And there's our mantra card. Get in the deck. Yes, please, to the prostrate. Second prostrate here can enable us to not only get 10 mantra, but do so quickly. We're offered prostrate number 3, which I think I do exactly want. Some Watcher gameplay. Let's see here. Forced Early Elite. Normally a pretty scary thing, but Watcher in particular doesn't mind too bad. Behind that Forced Scary Elite, we have a barren, desolate battlefield, or tons and tons of treasure. Which one do we prefer? Unfortunately, we have to get past the difficult-to-beat Early Elite if I want to take this 4 Elite path. I don't know if we could do this. This is juicy looking, but really, really scary. Maybe if we got a good common relic, I could make that work. I could try boss swapping, and if we get a good enough roll, we could go left, but there's some pretty scary boss swaps you can get. A gold start is fairly tempting, but taking damage at the start is a bit questionable here. If this was lose max for gold, I would definitely take the lose max for gold and go to this shop immediately, and we would just try to kill this elite. But I don't know. It could go badly. A lot of the common relic pool are very good, and I think just getting ahead by 1 in your relic pool is a beneficial thing. There's several common relics I think that would allow me to confidently take that left path, including the Bag of Marbles, the Bag of Preparation, the Vajra, and the Preserved Insect, just to name a few. Yeah, let's click on this. Damaru! Okay, that's cool. Damaru gives us 1 mantra every turn. On its own, not enough to do anything, really. But what Damaru does mean is that we are going to click the first mantra card we see, almost no matter what it is. Prostrate, sure. Pray, absolutely. Worship? Probably not worship, actually. Devotion? Definitely. And that means I think I'm looking for more of a upgrades and survive kind of Act 1, rather taking up this middle path, as opposed to going for the extreme danger play of trying to get a lot of relics, but maybe just failing and dying. Do I miracle here? I'm gonna go with no. Often is just worth playing playing Miracle to get 1 more strike played. Do it here, actually, in these early combats. As you're looking to push your opponent down towards a certain threshold, below which you can kill them in 1 volley with Eruption, like precisely this. Wow. Any or all of the above. Ideally all of the above, but that's not an option I'm allowed to choose, unfortunately. Never gonna complain about an early Empty Fist. Metal Fortress is more of a mid to late game card, less so the early game. And Flurry really wants some additional stance swishing to be good, so let's grab the Empty Fist first. It's also, of course, got an exceptional damage upgrade. If you're looking to get more damage, upgrade your Empty Fist and you will not be disappointed. Although we'll probably go for the Eruption upgrade first. Okay, how do I want to play this? Block for 10, strike them both. Block for 13, strike 1 of them. I think block for 13, strike 1 of them. This one. Since Empty Fist is a clean kill, win in Wrath on this one. Okay, a great first potion. I think we're already mostly safe against this elite now. Ooh. A very good damage option. I love an early Carve Reality. Really love an early Carve Reality. This Just Lucky or Crescendo could be solid as well. Still looking to get the damage of this deck up a bit more, and I think Carve Reality is one of the perfect ways to get there. It's a strength that gives you a smite And smites are hella efficient, 12 damage with retain. So you can just play the card whenever you draw it, and then it's guaranteed damage on a Wrath turn later. Or better yet, on a Divinity turn. With... Oh yeah, did you know you could do this? That card. Let me also just quickly tweak the camera there. Pay 1 to gain 2 later. Not that it much matters, right? Yeah, there are actually quite a few relics you can use the number keys to make sound effects with. Most of the instrument-themed relics. Tingsha, the calling bell, the singing bowl, but also a couple you wouldn't expect to be able to do it with, such as the Charon's Ashes and the Cauldron. Try it out next time when you find one of those. I think I'm super about a Cut-Through Fate for some draw and scry. Scry is going to combo with Mantra extremely well. This weave could have been interesting had we taken the Just Lucky a floor ago. If you're on console, I have no idea whether you're allowed to make music or not. I, generally speaking, tend to think that this Shining Light event is worth it. 2 upgrades for the price of 1, essentially. The damage that this does is exactly equal to the amount of healing you'll get from a rest site. So how I like to think of the Shining Light is that I take the upgrade I was going to have at this rest site, I get 2 random upgrades instead, and then I choose to rest. Sometimes I can also just greedily take the 3rd targeted upgrade. But realistically, 2 random upgrades are going to do good wonders for a Watcher deck. Even if it just upgrades your strikes, you're going to see a big damage boost from that. And there's lots of other good upgrades, like the Eruption, which is the card I wanted to upgrade anyway. So now we just got a free strike upgrade, basically. Cool. Big cool. But what's not big cool is this turn 1 from these nerds. This is big yikes, I think. I block 13, then Eruption goes to the discard pile, and we're just not really doing anything. What if I go the aggro route here? Vigilance, then Eruption, Carve Reality, Smite. How much damage output can we deal? 1 hit point challenge. There's I think no end to the amount of interesting challenges you can come up with for Spire. Such a flexible game with so many different tools for interacting with it. Anyway, this is 12 plus 24, 36 damage, plus 9 would be 45. So we're 1 short of killing the Luther with Eruption, Carve, Smite. But we can kill the green slime here, and I think we should. So Eruption on the Looter. And then I can even Miracle to play the Defend as well to save 5. We do unfortunately take 22 minus 13 is not insignificant damage, but then we're out. Well, we do get a potion back, and it's a good potion besides. But with 2 elites in a row, with no rest site in between, and now only 26 HP, I think a rest is well deserved here. Do I want any of these 3 skills? I don't think so. We already have an empty card, so I don't really feel the need to add a body. Perseverance can do some... I'm not actually sure when you're meant to take an early Perseverance. It just feels like a card that doesn't quite match up to the power curve that you need, at least on High Ascension. Merle says never. Well then, yeah, then the card needs a slight numerical increase, perhaps. But it's at least nice with Establishment and pretty good with Meditate, too. The fact that it only blocks as much as a defend does up front, though, that's the real problem. It does pair nicely with Vault, but doesn't everything? Windmill Strike, I have warmed up to on. I think Windmill Strike's in a pretty good place. Alrighty, Sentries, and we've got a really aggro turn 1. Which I am cool with. I think we just do as much damage as humanly possible on this turn. Probably ideally killing the middle one to prevent the 10 damage, since I drew no block. And I'm sure we can be aided in that endeavor by this Explosive Potion. See, Eruption plus Smite does 33. It's the most efficient way to do 40 damage. Probably using the Explosive Potion here. That would be Rage Carve Reality plus Rage Empty Fist. So then we do Eruption... Yeah, I think we can get 2 of them here. Right, we could do exactly 30. Yes, we can get 2 of them. The 1 Sentries fight. Flawless. We score a potion belt for some more potion slots, as well as the opportunity to take a halt or consecrate if we feel like we need a zero-cost block or a zero-cost attack. Honestly, don't feel like we do. Which Empowered Elite do you want to fight most of the time in Act 1? Not Sentries, generally speaking. I tend to find that Nob with 2 points of strength really doesn't feel any different than regular Gremlin Nob. The Metallicize or Regenerating variants are a little tougher, but not too bad. It's plus max HP that's super scary on anything in Act 1, though. Still haven't been offered a single mantra card. That's okay, there's only 5 or so in the entire Watcher pool, right? With this Fear Potion, we're fine against whomever our next opponent is, elite-wise. And then we're clear to fight Hexaghost. We'll probably try to pick up some more potions along the way. Okay, I don't want any of these. Golden Idol. Okay. Remember, check if you have Ectoplasm before you take the Golden Idol. Upon determining that you do not have Ectoplasm, trigger a trap. I think we can reasonably lose the 6 max. There might be a world where we can actually get away with taking 23 here, because of how well our first Elite went. And then we have 6 more max HP for the late game, in addition to the Golden Idol. But there's also a chance that that causes me to need to rest, or that I die or something weird. This is dangerously close to being correct, to take Smash here. Leaves us at 23, which is totally enough to safely kill Gremlin Nob. We would need 16 for that. Take the curse then? No. That's not the takeaway. No. That's funny though. The boot! But I didn't take Weave. For shame. For shame. I think I wait one more turn. And we... Fear Potion? Or do I not need to use the Fear Potion here? Let's see, math. is going to be 9 plus 18 times 2. We have 5 energy to spend on this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even without the miracle, we can play all of this. Then we do 24 plus 12 plus 24 plus 9. 69 damage. Our maximum next turn is then... all 4 of these, actually. Hold on. So we're at 113 plus 8 minus 69 means 52 damage to kill. 15 plus 16. Yes, that would be a kill, and I can evaluate Fear Potion next turn, looks like. Guaranteed kill. Glad I didn't waste my potion there. Now we have it. And there's our mantra card. Get in the deck. Yes, please, to the prostrate, giving us 2 mantra, which is 2 steps closer to divinity. We need 10 mantra to enter divinity stance, doing triple damage. We also get the bronze scales, which is going to massively help us in the Hexaghost fight. I really like that. I think we want to be taking combats over... Now I definitely feel like I should have taken the 23 for the gold medal, by the way. But that's alright. That's alright. We still might be able to take damage in an event, and we don't know what our combats are actually going to look like. Ideally, though, I'm going to fill up this potion belt as best I can. I'm going to cut through fate here. Yep. And then I think we just take the 2 here. Another potion. Could consider a Just Lucky. Without an upgrade and without any synergizing relics, I don't particularly like it, though. We'll upgrade... I think the prostrate right away. I want to be divine. Wait a minute. We brick if I hit the prostrate, right? Let's take 1 then. I think this run just got really interesting. Second prostrate here can enable us to not only get 10 mantra, but do so quickly. But if it's empty mind indeed is I think a genuine consideration. Would be definitely so had we taken that earlier mental fortress. Card draw is definitely something you want. I'm thinking I want to keep adding mantra here. With 1 empty potion slot and golden idol, we probably want to take the combat over the event. Yeah, keep taking combats. Yes. This looks not too bad. You... Full block. Bronze Scales does really good work in this fight, too. Good. At last, we're a god. Inner Peace is interesting as well. Another commentary option. / card draw option, potentially. Of course, we could take a Ragnarok for a very hard-hitting rare card, too. Combos very well with his Flex Potion. But is it unnecessary? We do kind of want one more big payoff for the Divinity. Not sure Ragnarok's the one we're looking for, though. That said, it works exceptionally well with all of these potions. And I could upgrade it immediately. Alright. I'll take a Ragnarok. Make it say plus. And fight the goose. Okay, playing Eruption on this turn is a really good way to die next turn. Although I would have Liquid Memories for Prostrate as a potential out if I needed it. Since we'll have 7 Mantra next turn. So I am allowed to play it if I want to, which is not suicidal, it's just excessive. Okay. Play that later. Just trying to avoid too much damage for the moment here. Real question is, can we get the Ragnarok on a Divinity turn? Looks like I need to play the Prostrate this turn, just for the block, if nothing else, so we'll go Divine right now. To, like, 90 here. This won't be our only Divinity turn, so I don't feel the need to use any of these potions right now. They'll all be very good in Act 2. Debating playing Defend here. Maybe I should be debating playing Strike Plus, actually. That seems like a more reasonable choice. Make sure we win this fight. Since we're drawing Vigilance anyway, let's just go for the kill here. Good. All potions saved. Money acquired. Vault acquired. Or Scrawl. They're both incredible here, of course. And we should think about them both. Scrawl gives us massive card draw, making it really easy to get Ragnarok plus the required mantra. Whereas Vault gives us an additional turn, which is also one more point of mantra immediately, as well as drawing a new hand of cards, and all that. Poor Master Reality not in the consideration here. I'm thinking the Scroll might genuinely be better for how frequently it's going to result in Divinity Ragnaroks. Or even just Wrath Ragnaroks. Yeah, let's take this scroll. Into P-Box? Ooh. We had one more potion, we could maybe think about the Sozu here for baseline higher energy. Although with, if you have Mantra for energy generation, you may not need energy from your relics. So it ends up being a full 8 transforms. We have no removed starter cards yet. And could give us potentially a source of Mantra, which we would love. Any of the Mantra cards. Worship, Pray, Prostrate, doesn't matter what. We'd love them all. Or Calling Bell for 3 immediate relics. I personally am really liking this Pandora's box. What do you got? Omniscience. Got Inner Peace, Mental Fortress, and a Flurry of Blows. As well as a Bowling Bash for bonking. Feels like we upgraded pretty big time here. Although our damage density is a little bit on the low side. Overall, not upset with this set of cards. Not one bit. Now I do wish I'd taken that Empty Mind, though. I just want to go to the store? Seems to be heavily guarded. I see. How do I feel about combats right now? They might do damage to me. Deck really wants to upgrade the Scroll. Not in dire need of removal, although I wouldn't mind losing one of the redundant... probably the Perseverance. We are allowed to play Omniscience thanks to the Miracle from Pure Water, although it's not easy. You can also just ignore it for now, although Omniscience Ragnarok is of course going to be a thing. Particularly on Divinity turns. Could get the Bloody Idol from one of these events. Could get Apparitions? Which would be interesting. Would not take bites. Feels like we just want to keep taking combats. Combats. Look at cards. Get potions. I do want to go to a shop. Okay. Start here then. Greetings. Freaky plant man. Yeah, I think I discard both of those. Yeah. And I Miracle to Card Reality? Yeah, we're not going to need the energy. Because we're going to be Divine pretty shortly here. Next turn, specifically. Got him. Does the Inner Peace make this Tranquility worth maybe picking up? I don't think so. I would take a Tranquility Plus. I can feel that. Because of how it works with our Fortress, how it lets us generate energy, guarantees an exit and can be positive draw with the Inner Peace, but without an upgrade I'm not nearly that interested in it. Nor another Fortress. Now, we want to keep looking at... We want to look at a lot of card rewards so we can find a few upgraded ones. And with this much money, sure, I'll pay you for a relic. What do you got? Tungsten Rod for 85 gold. Feels like a pretty good deal. Ooh. There's a good way to get into calm. We needed another attack card anyway. Perfect. Fear No Evil lets us deal damage and enter calm if the enemy intends to attack. Take that. Meditate would have also been acceptable, of course. Eruption. Carve. Keep the miracle. Free omniscience. Okay. Just don't mind if I do. You know? Give him the old double cut. Alright, well what that told me is that we want a real Snecko Eye. We do not want to weave. I could take a Crush Joints, but again, we're looking for cards that say plus on them now. Let's visit this store. What if all of the cards said plus on them? Oh my. Apotheosis is certainly an interesting option here. There's also another Mental Fortress on offer, although I skipped one already, I shouldn't buy one. Art of War could be a decent energy generator. Ornamental Fan could be a lot of block. In general, I'm a huge fan of Apotheosis on Watcher, because it can upgrade that starting miracle if you didn't trade your starter relic. I could even afford Apotheosis plus orange pellets. I'm not huge on these pellets right now, but I'm sure they could do some cool stuff later. And it's not like I have an urgent need for a card removal. It's just Perseverance, right? Perseverance with a plus is even decent. So yeah, let's take Apotheosis plus the orange pellets. It already does stuff with the Flex Potion, potentially. Enabling us to remove all debuffs by playing a power attack and a skill in the same turn. Speaking of... take a look-see here. That's what I'm trying to figure out, Kicking. Is there any way we can kill with only one potion used? At a minimum, we have available Gambler's Brew to discard Omniscience, and then Liquid Memories to get it back, to do something really weird with that. Or the same with Ragnarok, potentially to get a kill that way. But I don't know that I can do that using only one potion. Let's see, if I were to use the Flex Potion, we would have... this would be 11, 22 by 6 after Eruption. That'd be enough with a Fear Potion. So Fear Potion, Flex Potion gets there. Actually, no, wait, yes. If I go Eruption, Miracle, Ragnarok, Liquid Memories, Ragnarok. How much is that? That'd be 72 twice. Plus 9. It's 153. That's close, but not there. So I could get there with Fear Potion, Liquid Memories as well. So the thing is that I want to fight this, right? What about some no potion lines? We can Apotheosis, Miracle, Omniscience, double Vigilance block for 24 and take 0 this turn. Actually, that seems pretty reasonable. Omniscience will cost 3 after being upgraded, and the Miracle will give us 2 energy, so we can play Omniscience after Apotheosis. And then we're drawing fully upgraded cards. There's a Scrawl Plus, an Inner Peace Plus. Yeah, I actually really like that line. Did you miss something? Yes, the Vigilance gets upgraded. It is what you're missing here. So it's 12 times 2. Perfect. So I'll take this line and use no potions, thank you. Am I playing this? No. Actively don't want to play those because they put me into Divinity uselessly. Alright. No need for potions. Great fight. Pick up a Bottled Flame, allowing us to put one of our attacks in the opening hand. We're offered Prostrate number 3, which I think I do exactly want. Because 3 upgraded Prostrates is 9 Mantra, and we always get 1 Mantra from Damaru. So the 3rd Prostrate now enables potential turn 1 divinities, although they'll be pretty rare. Bottling Carve is okay, maybe. Bottling Cut Through Fate could be good. Bottling Flurry of Blows is actually pretty okay, too. If you bottle Flurry of Blows, it's always in the discard pile, and you'll always get it back. But then you do draw it on turn 1, so... Eh? Ragnarok can just get an Akabeko. Yeah, I'm thinking we don't take this relic. And we definitely don't go to a shop with 39 gold, so... That's right, lowers the chance that we draw Apotheosis turn 1, lowers the chance we draw Omniscience turn 1. Both things we do not want to be doing here. I actually don't need to block this, I have Tungsten Rod. Go for you. This I do need to block, though. I don't like where this is headed. But I can full block by Miracle Omni Vigilance. That does put 4 dazed into the draw pile, however, which could result in disaster, potentially. Although we might just get Skrull Spirit Shield. And regular Spirit Shield. Okay. I'll play your game. Take 5 here. Scroll next turn. Okay. And Divinity next turn, too. There's our first card that says plus on it, a Conclude. I don't think we want Conclude, though, despite the fact that it slaps pretty hard. It's not an acceptable Omni target. We have Bowling Bash already. I don't think we need it. Definitely would have taken that Conclude maybe a little earlier. And with all 4 potions in our potion belt, I feel confident in clicking on this Burning Elite here in Act 2. Not normally something I like to do, but we're well positioned to do so. And it's pretty tame looking. A plus regeneration Gremlin Leader. Not too bad. Definitely better than any kind of slavers, that's for sure. Although this turn 1 leaves a little bit to be desired. None of these potions are really worth using. I guess I could use the Gambler's Brew. We do at least kill the Fat Gremlin with this hand, which could be a lot worse, right? Oh, right, the block, actually. But really barely mattered who I flurried then. Buffing instead of resummoning, interesting. Draw towards Zeppo. Instant Divinity works for me. Because now I can Omniscience the Ragnarok and you're dead. Mummy Hand is absolutely insane with a deck that has both Ragnarok and Omniscience in it. Anything that can make these cards free is going to be good. We are offered more ways to Mantra/Divinity here, with Blasphemy providing instant Divinity, or Prey providing some more Mantra gain. Didn't even end up using a potion there, which means we can continue to take elites like crazy. We have upgrades to give. Yes! We sure do, because we have an Apotheosis. I think I would take this Prey if I didn't have 3 Prostrates, but with 3 Prostrates I don't need it. You cannot use Orange Pellets to remove the die next turn effect of this card. The whole point of the Blasphemy is to instantly put us into Divinity stance so that we can do something like Omni the Ragnarok for, what is that? 36 times 6. 216 damage. Pretty good. I think I'm okay with what we have. Alright, free upgrades. Feels good. Although they're a little bit obviated by our Apotheosis, of course. Only a little bit. Hey, this hand looks familiar. Not too bad. Yeah, we just Omni this. Alright, we do this now, I guess. Preserved Insect for even easier deletion of enemies. Specifically of the elite variety. Don't think I want this like water. Wheel Kick is maybe tempting for the card draw. Cool with just not adding cards to the deck, though. Do I feel the need for any? Actually, worst potion, I think. So let's keep all the ones that we currently have. And I'd like to fight another elite, so I'll go to this shop where we can remove a card if we want to. 4th Prostrate. No, thank you. Madness is also theoretically interesting, but no thank you. We're going to remove this Perseverance. 1 fewer dead card in the deck, essentially. Good. And then we're going to upgrade Apotheosis to save us 1 energy on those Apo turns. And we're going to curb stomp this elite too. The tiny gremlin leader. Still attacking me on turn 1, I see. Very clever. Oh hey! Divinity, if we want it. Although it looks like I'd prefer it next turn. So let's only play 2 of these. Or wait, no, that's not how that works. I could have done that by... I wanted to get to 9. I actually could have done that by playing them before upgrading them, I think. Oh well. We can just probably be a Divinity next turn anyway. Shouldn't matter much. I highly doubt it matters. Oh. Wait, it might matter. Also had guaranteed Bowling Bash kill with Wrath. Okay, foolish, but not the end of the world. Ice Cream? I definitely like that. This deck is good at generating turns with way too much energy. And Ice Cream will definitely enable some beautiful nonsense. I think I'm going to swap this Fear Pot for the Stance Potion. I can't believe we carried all these potions through the act and never actually used them. So it was secretly correct to take Sozu? No, the box has been amazing. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book. I love books. And this particular book is reduced in damage by Tungsten Rod. Since this lose 1, lose 2, lose 3, all get reduced. We pick up the Enchiridion, giving us a random power on turn 1, which we can use to activate the Orange Pellets and the Mummy Hand. And given the current state of everything, it feels like resting is probably correct. Since we have an Apotheosis, it's not like the upgrades matter a whole lot, although the Scroll upgrade is pretty important. Scroll upgrade is quite nice. This enemy does nothing on turn 1. Okay. Just gonna upgrade the scroll. With these 4 potions, we're gonna be fine. Especially if I can make the Omniscience free here. What I Omni? It's guaranteed, actually. Good. So I could go Divine right now for absolutely no purpose. I guess I'll just make sure the Apotheosis is played here, eh? Yeah. Double upgrade. Double upgrade the planet. So start by getting calm. Also brings this back. Play this. Divinity. Got big damage. Thanks. Thanks for your numbers. Beautiful. And we just Divinity Ragnarok again next turn? That seems pretty good. Wow. Second Omniscience is definitely better than the first one. When you have two of them, you can choose two cards to both play twice. Deus Ex Machina, also kind of interesting here for more miracles in hand. And of course, Brilliance scales pretty dang well with our Mantra generation, too. Though honestly, we don't need anything other than the Ragnarok, really. I'm taking this Omniscience. Let's see. Bubble Miracle is really good with the Epo. I'll lose the Stance Potion. Pyramid. Pyramid? Pyramid. Pyramid seems real nice, enabling us to no longer discard our hand, although that can mean being stuck with Omnisciences in my hand. It's not the worst thing in the world. And then we're a 3 energy run, but it's a 3 energy run that is Mummified Hand, Ice Cream with Divinity Stance. So it's generating plenty of energy. Or we could make things extra strong. Heck no, I'm taking a Pyramid. Kidding me? Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. Love Pyramid. And none of the cards in this deck really retain other than the Carve Reality. This means guaranteed Ragnarok Divinity turns all the time, which is a very big selling point. Okay, so upgrades don't matter that much. I guess it's mostly card removals and relics that matter. And those are a little bit opposed to one another, because we can either go to shops or into elite fights. Even with our limited pool of money, we could afford to remove 2 cards here. But there's not a lot that's good to remove. I guess maybe Eruption, but even then. One of the 2 Empty Fists? Ah. Let's take relics instead. To Relic Land. Hello. It's a spiker here, so I'm not doing Ragnarok things, at least not yet. This is divine. Okay. Now I can do Ragnarok things if I want to. Nice. Empty body plus. Ah. Got plenty of block being generated now. Those metal fortresses did not get upgraded. I think they were pulled out of the draw pile before the actual upgrading occurred. Essentially. What if I do it the other order? No. Definitely not. Oh, could have been okay. Oh, whoops, that is not active anymore. We actually beat with all 4 characters with the prismatic shard yesterday. What are we even looking for right now? I'd be happy with a meditate. I'd be happy with more copies of Scrawl, Vault, or Omniscience. You know, there's always a chance we see rare cards, of course. I'm not sure what else we would be interested in taking. I think a Foresight would be okay. Pontiac, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Oh! This is what I'm looking for. Third Eye. Letting us scry the top 5 cards of the draw pile so that we can know what we're going to find with Scrawl, so that we can get our Flurry of Blows into the discard pile, or so that we can get rid of status cards. The fact that it says plus is not required, but is definitely welcomed here. Sleepy Pillow. Ooh, we got a devotion for the first time. Good, good. Let's see here. Geminoy, thank you as well for the Prime sub. Keep it cozy. Easy, first time every time. That means I can actually get the devotion upgraded. Well, it's Omni, Apo... Double Ragnarok? Yeah. That'll be 12. Satisfying. Pick up a boot thingy. I think I'm okay with the foresight as well. It's another power with which to orange pellets, and the scry helps us redraw the cards that we want with great frequency. Glowing Tesseract lets it look at some colorless cards. We'd love a Master of Strategy. We would love Panic Button. We would love Dark Shackles, just to name a few. So we'll happily look at 3, only paying 9 HP. There's Dark Shackles. The Secret Technique, also exceptional here. Thinking ahead's okay. Blind? Blind. Blind is kind of interesting. And Deep Breath. Deep Breath could let us get the prostrates back into the draw pile. It's not as bad as all that. But discard pile is hard to get cards to. Yeah, the turn 2 of Hearts, well, we can make it less than... with the orange pellets, it's not going to be 67.50, it's going to be 45 down to 33 with weak. 33 is pretty reasonable, and the multi-attack will be 0 with Tungsten Rod. Yeah, let's take the blinds. And yes, thinking ahead doesn't let you redraw a card. Take the Shackles here. Since we have artifact removal with the blinds. And yeah, let's take the card draw card. Not gonna trust that discovery. Fasting. Double Foresight, and then double Inner Peace is cool, because we get to both enter Calm and then draw 4. Group. Another Power On option. Tantrum feels a bit redundant. We don't need Wrath, really. About a Nirvana. No, I only have... Well, I've got 3 cards that scry, but eh. We'll do Mental Fortress things rather than Nirvana things. Oddly Smooth Stone helps a little bit. More potions! Too many potions! Warning. Too many potions. Then... obviously gonna fight another relief. We'll fight this one. Return of the Fasting. Let's play an attack here. Oh, I can Omni... Well, that's a new one. Look at that! Look at that! Thinking ahead, the Omniscience. Put it back on top. Get it where it belongs. Love to see it. Alright, Omni. Eruption Ragnarok. +1 strength to go with our +1 next. Duplication potions, insane. Master reality, not insane. Duplication potions, so good, letting us duplicate omniscience or any of the cards played by. Yeah, we'll use the bottle miracle then. It's like a very exceptional potion belt overall. Okay. Oh, spiker detected. Also, murder detected? What is this? Hello? Bro, you're doing 44 damage to me on turn 1. And this is gonna be where I take damage? Actually, no, we have to... Let's see, we gain exactly 30 block. So we have to kill this one. I'm gonna play this establishment because it helps me with block with inner peace. Or with spirit shield, excuse me. Next turn. Do something like this. Another duplication potion. Interesting. Okay. I'll take that over liquid memories. I think there's something weird we can do if we double down on the dupe potions. I don't believe you can drink the duplication potion while omniscience is resolving and have that work out. It'll be added kind of to the queue of actions and it will happen after you resolve the omniscience. But you can drink multiple duplication potions before an omniscience and have them stack to dupe your next 2 cards in a way that's meaningful. Oh, okay. I like what you're gonna do, so... Note that we also remove the constricted debuff there, which causes this enemy to try to reapply it. It's mostly just sad. Let's rest up to full. This Apotheosis has been glued to the top of the deck. Really appreciate it. Gonna go ahead and play Deviform here. It does make Awakened One angrier, but the additional energy every turn is gonna be hilarious for this fight. With the ice cream, in particular. Omniscience next turn sounds good. We're gonna be able to let the birds live? No way. We have to play the Ragnarok for our damage. That's gonna kill the birds one way or another. Almost assuredly. Might double up on all the powers? Seems like a hilarious line to take here. Yet it feels right. So I scry, count 'em, 7 cards here. Or 8. Don't count them. Actually. Okay, and then I'll play the Dark Shackles on this turn, taking that 12 strength. And bringing it to nothing for the second phase. Got. It sounds good. GG. Yes, that streak command is up to date. He who watches for the A20 account. Been quite a while since we've had a Watcher loss, and this run looks like it's on good track to get there too. Oh, actually, no. Excuse me. It didn't include our defect run though. So no, that's not up to date. I was thinking the Watcher run is correct, but not the defects. So we're at rotating 1, defect 1. There we go. Good catch. Is this run with 0 potions used? It might be. It's a run with 0 Ornithopter value, that's sure. I feel like we used a potion at some point during Act 2. But when? Oh, actually... I don't want this turn. Okay. Alright, I accept your donking, Sir Time Eater. Double. Perfect. Scrawl first. Well, let's go Miracle Scroll, actually. One more card. Apo down. We can do the same thing with Dark Shackles on Time Eater as we did to Awaken one, by the way. Really don't want to do Omni-Omni, it's so many card plays. It's not actually helpful here. Let's see here. Alright, here's what we do. Third eye to discard all this nonsense. Rag. Double... let's go double carve. GG. Guess you could say that Time Eater just got Ragnar rocked in the face. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread. He felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of all this mantra generation? What, no stats on Damaru? Outrageous. Outrageous. Points. Theoretically, Ornithopter will top us off. Is there anything here where the upgrade actually matters? Maybe getting Foresight or Mental Fortress upgraded in case we draw it before the stuff. Could be good. Sure. We'll upgrade the Fortress. 400 gold going into the store feels excellent. Enough to buy Cloak Clasp, which is very good with the Pyramid. 1 block at the end of turn per card in hand. And hey there, Ravaru, if you play Vault as your 12th card against the Time Eater, then you just get another turn. Time Eater still gains 2 strength, but you essentially avoid having your turn ended by ending your turn preemptively. Pen goes pretty well with the Ragnaroks that we have. Another chance at Empty Mind here. Card removal is, of course, pretty good too. For some Vuln. We don't actually have access to Vulnerable. So I do not mind, for example, removing Bowling Bash, adding Trip, adding Pennib as our store. Could also just go for the toolbox, generating a colorless card. In fact, let's take that over the Trip. Can I do toolbox, pen nib, remove? No. Okay. Then maybe I just go double relics. Let's do that. I like relics. We want this empty mind. Pen nib overkill? It sure might be. It sure might be. I'll take the empty mind. Alright, nerds. Okay, that's a guaranteed free omniscience, actually. So what are the omnis here? Double prostrate, double... Harviati? Bowling bash? One of those two. This one first. You can also play Scrawl. Actually, that's probably even better, right? Double... Let's try it this way. Only one prostrate. Okay. Double prostrate. Oh, shoot. No, that's fine, actually. Didn't target the omniscience there. Whoops. Should be completely okay. Yeah. Mildly embarrassing, though. Only mildly. Fasting to go with the orange pellets, I think that's a very, very good omniscience target. Feather Fate Plus is also acceptable. And we'll take the 2 upgrades. Not that they do a whole lot. Turn 1 Panacea, interesting. Sure. Okay. Okay, then we want to flex pot now and remove the debuff before I use the Panacea. And we'll probably use the duplication potion on something next turn. Wow. Just none of that, please. Thanks. Bottom decked both Omnis. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Guess I can just play these cards the old-fashioned way, though, yeah? First. Omni to get rid of both statuses. Brilliant. Okay, I really don't need to block this. Not particularly looking to. Just want to pen nib this Ragnarok for 90 by 6. Because why not? Nice. Guess you really don't want to draw any of that, huh? I have 9 dexterity? Yeah, okay. Get rid of all of that. Dare me to give the heart strength with shackles. Wow. The mad lad. Just coming in here with that suggestion. Mad lad. Seems pretty doable, actually. Not exactly seeing a lot of surviving in the Heart's future here. Sure, you can have 15 strength, Mr. Heartman. Good luck to you. Just killing. No, we're not just killing. We're pen nib Ragnarok killing. GG. 18 by 15, by the way. Yikes. How about 120? Times 6. GG! Hey everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Did you know that I'm live 5 days a week on Twitch? Come join us to watch me live, ask questions, or chill with the community. Click the link in the description below to follow and be notified when I'm live. And while you're down there, make like a sandwich and sub to this channel for more fresh Baylor content. Ta-ta for now.